So we are going to discuss about NC closure, non-conformities closure. So what is it? When you're working in a healthcare, especially if you're working in the quality department, I don't have the experience of working in a quality department, but this I am telling you with the theoretical experience and whatever I have seen and heard it from my friends. So I am sharing this resource so that it can be an informative aspects, a general information for the layman and for those who are stepping into the quality as a fresher. So you would be asked to give a closure for all the non-conformities found after auditing. Sometimes you can find it with your own department. When you're posted in a department, you can find the non-conformities yourself. Or as an internal auditor, when you're going to various departments, you can find all these aspects. So usually you will ask as a quality person to give an NC closure you will naturally expect the NC closure from the department where they have the non-conformities. Or as a quality executive or as a quality person, you would be expected to give an NC closure or give them some insights on how to close the NC aspects. And especially when external auditors come, you have to close the NC all by yourself. As a quality person, you are requested to close the NC by yourself. So how do you do this, and where are the various areas you can find non-conformities? So whenever you're trying to bring a new change, or whenever you're trying to bring a new plan, and whenever already a process is going and you need a change for the process, so you can find a lot of non-conformities. So for example, like you have seen in my videos earlier, the front office, the waiting time is more. So the receptionist, the front office people are at chaos. They don't know what to do. So here the process is at vain and the staff are at vain. They don't know what to do. So you are planning to bring a change. So the non-conformity over here is the increasing patient's waiting time. So this aspect has to be addressed. So how do you do that? You can give some training for the front office staff, or you can bring in new aspects. So for example, you don't have multiple queues, you only have single queue. Then you can break the system into multiple queues so that the waiting time could be reduced. A lot of patients can use 2 to 3 lines so that they need not wait for a longer period of time. So this is how you are addressing this non-conformity. So after you address this non-conformity, how do you close it? So whenever you are closing a non-conformity, you are supposed to give a proof. You are supposed to document it. Sometimes you can find faults at the existing document also. That is also a non-conformity. So in those cases, you have to review the documents, you have to bring in new policies, and you have to set in new policies. So in this case of the patient's waiting time, you have addressed this. After giving a training for the front office staff, you are supposed to have certain documents. So for example, the attendance sheet. So you have conducted a training program, proof of it. And after that, the presentation, whatever you have presented to them. If possible, you can have a pre-test and a post-test. So all these documents are supposed to be enclosed with the document of the entire training program. So you can address it as the NC, so NC patient waiting time. So the closure is all these documents, the proof over there that you have conducted a training program for the front office staff. And you have brought in new system for the multiple counter aspect, and you have brought in various system like token system if you're introducing. So it's going to be electronic token system, or nowadays they are using kiosk appointment system. So automated appointments are possible. So if you're going to bring in new aspects like that, then proof of those things should be kept in a file. So documenting those evidences or documenting whatever you have done is the proper NC closure. So in this video you have learned what are the various NCs and how you are supposed to close it. So I have given the aspect of the front office in order to address how you're supposed to close an NC. You can use various quality tools also to do this. You can use a Pareto analysis, or you can use a root cause analysis. You can identify the problem and you can give the solution, and you can keep a proof for the particular NC addressed. So these are the different ways by which NCs can be closed. So finding an NC during an internal audit is very essential, and after that you have to keep a proof in order to close the NC. Either it can be through a policy, or it can be through a training program, or the process that you have brought. So all these things has to be brought in a form of document, and it has to be kept along with the NC address. So this is how you close a non-conformity identified. So non-conformities again can be found in the areas of new plans that is going to be implemented, or any change that is going to be brought, or any documents you already have, existing documents are having some problems. So you can find non-conformities with the people aspect and the process aspect. So it can be found in various areas. NCs can be wide, and it can have a large frame. So it's all about how you address the NC with your proof.